What's up, you guys, and welcome back to another Candid Truth episode. Okay, we have a lot to gossip about this week. Sorry, Miss Friday. We did a little extra break yesterday. So I hope you guys had an amazing Thanksgiving. I hope everything went well. There's a whole lot, yeah. And make sure the sound is all good over here. Allergies are killing me. It's hot, cold weather. It's killing me. Oh my gosh. Let me see. Okay, we got sound. Everything's all good. Everything's in check. Okay, we all great. In the hood, let's get this going. Well, before we even get started over here, without further ado, let's roll the where'd it go? Intro.
These time is sneaky stuff.
All right, so let's give you guys a little update on what's going on with Ray J after his little arrest. So I've been sitting back collecting the tea. You know how I do. So Thanksgiving morning, early Thanksgiving morning, in Los Angeles, Ray J was on the live stream, Twitch to be specific, and he got into an altercation with his baby mama and with her cousins and a couple of her people who was there. So I forgot who. I think it was her best friend and her cousin. And they were staying the night at Ray J's house. What ended up happening is that Ray J said they were going to take the kids. Ray J got irate. He was drinking. There was supposed to be a gun pulled on him. Not on him, but on Princess and the kids and everybody who was around. He had pulled the gun on them for trying to take the kids out, especially the cousin who was a boy. So if you don't remember what happened last week, I'm going to just give you guys a little brief look at the video so you guys can see what happened if you haven't seen it already.
Now I got my kids in here with me. Like, I'm not, like, ain't nobody taking my kids away from me on Thanksgiving, throwing it down. They in my house. They making threats to me. What's up? What you trying to do? Take my kids?
I'm getting my kids.
Okay, take your kids. Watch how they cry. Take my kids because y'all drunk. Y'all want to drive drunk? Y'all want to drive drunk? Drive drunk. Drive drunk, princess.
Right, you just
drive
pointed,
drunk.
You just pointed a gun.
Drive drunk.
So we love a narcissist. So after that, police end up coming in, arresting Ray J. And Ray J ends up getting out about a few hours later, I think that afternoon. Let's see. So it says situation has been escalated. Loss of law enforcement. Sources confirmed to TMZ that Ray J has been arrested. It currently in custody at Los Angeles area jail following the explosive confrontation caught on his live stream. So the incident was Thursday morning during a live stream that left viewers stunned. Princess was seen in tears while holding their 7-year-old daughter, who was half asleep. The argument played out. Ray J claimed Princess was trying to leave the house drunk with her cousin and the kids, insisting that he wasn't going to allow that. Princess, however, said that she was trying to leave because Ray J pointed a gun at her and claimed that immediately shifted the tone for the messy to dangerous. Why would you even there for, girl? Like, you could have just, you knew he was doing this before. Isn't this why you left him in the first place? Ain't this why you left him in the first place? Girl. Well, anyway, Whack 100 and them bailed Ray J out. So here's some footage of him.
What we got to fill out?
Ray J, can you say anything about what happened?
No, we all right. No comment.
No comment right now?
Not right now.
Okay.
Happy Thanksgiving, though, to you.
Happy Thanksgiving
I appreciate
to you
doing
too.
your job, though.
I know. Someone has to work on Thanksgiving,
I
right?
got who you work for.
I work for an agency. So would you like to say anything about what?
It's coincidental that during the holidays, the feds didn't talk to the feds to let Ray J out of jail. I mean, is it just me? Is it just me? Is it okay?
What happened? Could you say anything on behalf of Ray J?
You got incidents on the internet. We're free. You know what happened? He called his manager, and I came and got him. You want a manager that answer your calls on holidays? You know what I'm saying? Who ain't gonna ignore you? Holler at the hunter side.
You full of That's what you are. You full of
I'm ashamed. I am totally a fucking shame right now. Did he just try to lie off like that? I called his manager. How did the manager get him? Ain't you the manager? Or you called the manager of the facility? Because you didn't call the manager of the facility and they're supposed to be on the holidays. How did you get his personal number? Because you sure didn't call the office. Girl.
What are the Thanksgiving plans now?
We're going home and have dinner with our family.
Okay, well, thank you for your time.
Thanksgiving plan he should be in an AA meeting. That's what he should be in.
Okay.
Ray J needs some help. You mean to tell me you let this man right here just hold on, I gotta turn off the music. You mean to tell me you let a man like this out of jail? And you gonna tell me you gonna take him and ask him what his Thanksgiving plans is? He should be calling to get some help. Do you okay? Ray J's always been a fool, but what we've seen from Ray J lately, from down to him crying on Tasha K's interview. So Princess ends up responding, of course, and she says her piece.
I just want to say I've been doing a really great job at protecting my peace and staying off of social media and just going to work, taking care of my kids, minding my business. I love my kids, and I would never do anything to put them in danger, including leaving them with a man who's waving a gun around. I would never do anything to put my kids' lives in danger. I'm the best mother, and I do it alone. I take my kids to school alone. I go to parent-teacher conferences alone. I put them to bed alone, while you're out here running around the world terrorizing women and abusing women.
Not terrorizing women. Damn.
What I'm not about to do is let you deflect and not take accountability for your actions, for pulling a gun out on me and my cousin's husband because I was trying to take my kids and leave your house. I agreed to come over there and cook for Thanksgiving because I wanted you to be around your kids with me present, because the last time I left them with you, they found you naked in a bed with a woman.
Whoa, what? What? What'd she just say? I know she ain't said what she just said. Ray J. Lord Jesus. Let's Princess continue.
And when I tried to ask you about it, you told me to myself and that I don't run shit over there. So take accountability, Ray. Do better. Check yourself into rehab, because you're more than drunk. You're not about to sit here and try and make me look crazy when I am the best mother. Since the day my kids were born, I've been the best mother, and I'll take that because I am. Everything I do for my kids, including being around you when I don't want to or have to. It's just, it's crazy. I'm going to continue to pray for you and pray that you get the help that you need. Because waving a gun around and leaving guns everywhere around your house is not okay. I did nothing to you to deserve that. My cousin's husband didn't do anything to deserve that.
So it was the cousin's husband. So I did see another female there. So her cousin was with her. Her cousin's husband was also there too.
And never again.
And I would see why she would bring them along. If he's ripping out guns and like that, I would definitely have backup. Definitely keep backup on me. Right in the purse. We definitely gonna keep backup on me. No, Ray J, ew. And here's the narcissistic part of it, because he was like, are y'all gonna drive and leave drunk? Are you not drinking too? And allegedly you was doing other stuff according to Princess. Allegedly. And a lot of us said the same thing. So, I mean, like I said, you gotta check into rehab. He gonna have to check in. Let's see. Ray J also finally breaks his little silence and says something about the incident. So let's see what Ray J has to say.
Listen, I'm gonna say this because I'm not gonna let the story go to where it don't supposed to go. You in my house, we having an argument. Alright, we grown-ups. If you wanna leave, leave. The kids is upstairs sleep in my bed. You wanna go upstairs and take the kids, wake them up into this grown-up argument which shouldn't have happened. Instead of letting them sleep, you wanna snatch her and take her with you. Then you got a dude coming in my bedroom where my kids is asleep, and they're trying to get in my bed and take my kids because all of y'all are drunk. Y'all can't drive with these kids drunk. I'm not letting that happen. This dude is coming in my room, getting in my bed to take my kid. I'm going to defend my kids, and I'm gonna defend my space. And now, listen, I'm gonna say this because I'm not gonna let the story go to where it don't supposed.
I don't think that was what you said though.
Space. And now, when they caught the police, no problem. I'm sure the police gonna come and understand what I'm going through. Then I go to jail. I'm in my bedroom. They're in there snatching my kids out of the bed while they're asleep, and they're waking up yelling and screaming and crying. A dude is getting my kid out of the bed, bro. I'm going for mine. For my kids, I'm going to double down on that. Y'all can't do that. But you know what? It is space. And now, when they caught the police, no problem. I'm sure the police going to come and understand what I'm going through. Then I go to jail. I'm in my bedroom. They're in there snatching my kids out of the bed while they're asleep, and they're waking up yelling and screaming.
But that's not the full part of the story though. Can we be real? Cause you was irate. You was getting in their faces. Let's act like we was not just watching the video a couple seconds ago. Was he not getting in their faces? Yes or no? I'm sorry for the dogs in the background, by the way. Let's see. He loves getting in people's faces. Mm-hmm.
Face. And now, when
he loves getting in people's faces. So, like, literally, Ray J, you have to think about how you move. And if you're all drunk, you cannot just blame her for everybody being drunk. You're drunk too. And high. I'm pretty sure you smoke weed and whatever else you smoke. Allegedly, according to Princess. According to Princess. So I say that to only like you gotta pit the kids first at the end of the day, because the kids are what is most important. And if you don't focus on the kids, then what are you doing? Your focus has to be on the kid, and apparently you're not even there. Apparently you're just out here. She's been taking him to school. You haven't been there again. Granted, I'm not there, so I don't know their situation. But Ray J, you gotta step and do better, because you have the money and you have the funds to get what you need. It's time for you to grow up and stop looking for mommy and Brandy to do everything for you, and just do it. Get out here, get to the hustle. You got it in your body. You gonna have to just like some of the things about like you gotta pick it up, because you are like, what are you, 40? How old is Ray J right now? How old is Ray J? Yeah. Does anybody know how old is Ray J? Type down in the chat if y'all know how old is Ray J before I find it. Let's see how old Ray J is. Ray J. 44 years old. Ooh. Good age, but yeah, no, to be acting like that, nigga, you want to step it up. Period. Like it's not an if, ands, or buts. Ray J, you need some help. Ray J, you need some help. So let's also talk about this National Guard shooting on Wednesday. 2 National Guard members were ambushed by a citizen. Sarah, who was one of the National Guards, ended up neutralizing that citizen, but all 3 ended up going into the hospital with critical condition. The suspect was identified, and Janine Pirro, and Cash Patel spoke on it. So we will check out all that right now. Y'all know how I am. I'm gonna get into the tea. We gonna get into the tea. Tea.
Got this. I need to get to it. This just in, sources are telling Fox News that the shooter is an illegal immigrant.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm coming. I thought I had the first part of this. Welcome to the podcast, because when y'all are part of the family, y'all can sit here and scroll with me. So we're gonna go jump straight into it because we're gonna tell you exactly what happened. Here we go.
Yesterday on Thanksgiving Eve at approximately 2:15, near 17th and I Streets in the northwest section of the district, near the Farragut West Metro Station, two uniformed guardsmen were ambushed in a brazen and targeted attack. A lone gunman opened fire without provocation, ambush style, armed with a .357 Smith & Wesson revolver. One guardsman is struck, goes down, and then the shooter leans over and strikes the guardsman again. Another guardsman is struck several times. Fellow guardsmen who were there responded immediately, engaging the suspect, neutralizing the threat, and subduing him at the scene. He was transported to a local hospital where he remains, as we speak, under heavy guard. Thanks to the swift and coordinated response of the National Guard and the Metropolitan Police Department, no additional victims were harmed, and the scene was secured within minutes. The suspect, he has been identified as Ramanullah Lakanwal, a 29-year-old Afghan who entered the United States under Biden's Operation Allies Welcome, a program following the disastrous withdrawal from Afghanistan. He resided in Bellingham, Washington with his wife, and
I love how they're trying to stress the fact that he was an illegal immigrant, but I'll let that rest and let y'all continue speaking before I go in on y'all.
Believe 5 children. And we're working very closely with our federal partners, especially DHS and the FBI, to review his immigration history and the vetting process itself. What we know about him is that he drove his vehicle across country from the state of Washington with the intended target of coming to our nation's capital. As we stand here today, the charges that are appropriate right now are 3 counts of assault with intent to kill while armed, a violation of DC Code 22-401 and DC Code 22-4502. He will also be charged with possession of a firearm during a crime of violence. He faces 15 years under the assault with the intent to kill. We intend to continue monitoring what the charges will be, depending upon the well-being of the guardsmen. We are praying that they survive and that the highest charge will not have to be murder in the first degree. But make no mistake, if they do not, that will certainly be the charge, murder in the first degree. Yesterday on Thanksgiving.
So, I love how y'all cause your own chaos and y'all have to report about it. But y'all cause your own chaos and y'all report about it. And the thing is, there's something about this story that just doesn't make sense. And lately, anything that comes with the government just doesn't make sense. So, I mean, that's less to be said about that. These dogs over there is really barking. Like, I ain't gonna talk about the neighborhood. But I'm gonna be nice because I'm over here. So Here's more reporting about it so you guys can understand some more about what's going on.
Got this. I need to get to it. This just in, sources are telling Fox News that the shooter is an illegal immigrant from Afghanistan who came in during Operation Allies, welcome under the Biden administration. And he overstayed that visa. All right, Chairman. So Fox News is learning that this person was here illegally, overstayed his visa, and that's who this shooter profile is. What's your immediate reaction?
Well, my immediate reaction is we tried desperately to get an accounting of all the people that came from Afghanistan to the United States during that disastrous withdrawal during the Biden administration. That was a huge priority for the House Oversight Committee. We never got that information. We were never allowed to get that information because I don't think the government had any idea. I don't think they kept an accurate accounting. I don't, and if they did, I think they realized there were probably lots of gaps. We were told.
Got this. I need to get to it. This just in, sources are telling Fox News that
there were going to be about 2,000 people that had worked with our military as people that tried to help with the cause to help protect our troops in Afghanistan.
Right.
But then at the end of the day, there were closer to 100,000. But we don't know what that number was, and I don't think the government has kept good track of it. And I'm sure there were mistakes that were made. There were going to be about 2,000.
So as tragic as was, yes. This is the suspect right here. His name was Ramanullah Lakhanwal, gunman who was shot too. So they said it was described as an ambushed attack occurred earlier Wednesday. Just took steps away from the White House. The suspect shot by another guard member and taken into custody. Officials said he was transported to the hospital upon arrest, according to CBS News. Lakhanwal entered the United States in the summer of 2021, according to the Secretary of Homeland Security, Kristi Noem. The suspect was paroled in the country on September 8th, 2021, under the Biden-era program for Afghan nationals called Operation Allies Welcome. So if they were allies, then why are y'all calling him? Hold on, bring me up on the screen. If they're allies, if this is supposed to be an ally, so those were, what do you call them? What do you call those people who were seeking asylum in a war that we have involved ourselves in for many years? For what reason? Sometimes I have no reason. I have no idea. We find ourselves that we keep jumping into things we're not supposed to be getting into. But nonetheless,
what we know is that he comes here from Afghanistan. Now, this is a guy who's been living in Washington State, not Washington, D.C., on the other end of the country. He comes here from Afghanistan in the summer of 2021. Remember what that was like. Refugees fleeing Afghanistan. People had to be recommended by U.S. people on
the word refugees. So these are refugees. So how is this? They're not here illegally. So why are you calling him an illegal immigrant when that's really what the proper term would be, refugee? See, I love how y'all been playing on words lately. So CNN. Who else been doing it lately? A bunch of other news outlets. Y'all been playing with words lately, and we're gonna talk about that probably on Monday, because I'm gonna go into some things that's been getting talked about in the background about these news outlets and the things that they've been doing, what they've been writing, how they've been titling and wording things. This is a refugee, so let's clear this up before we even go any further. This is not an illegal immigrant. This is a refugee. The difference being, I can't believe I even do this right now. Whew, let's go, because we have to go to school. We got to go to school for a second. We got to go to school for a second. Go ahead and get your binders, get your group, because we back in session. Welcome to Smart Guy University. Okay, let's get this guy. Let's get it going. Can we share my other screen, please? I know we're loading, but can you share my screen, baby? Let's see. It's a person who has fled their country let's get a refugee is a person who has fled their country due to persecution, violence, or war, and is unable or unwilling to return home. Can we note the words unable or unwilling to return home? Why? Because of violence and persecution. Hi, Trump. Open a dictionary. Hi, news outlets. Open a dictionary. Why add the word immigrant? Like that's... Although doing the same things, everything is just... we're supposed to be an asylum country, and I don't understand why we playing in people's faces right now. Y'all are... it's just... yeah. Like, it's learn. Please, if y'all are watching my channel, hey, look, guys, I understand sometimes this stuff is a little complicated. Welcome to the Can of Truth. We're gonna make it a little bit more easier, because it's the words that convolute people, and everybody's misunderstood, and things is just like all over the place. It's not cute. And I would think, as the United States, we would have our affairs in order. And you have yet to see this president want to call another country a third world country. We don't even have the fucking third brain to run off in the system. This is it. You mean to tell me? Then on top of this, then he goes off. Wait, can we talk about it? So he ends up shutting off again. Travel from Afghan countries. Again, here we go with this. History continuing to repeat itself. That's and everybody's been speaking on that. So let me show y'all what they've been saying too.
American walks in a cheesecake factory with a Make America Great Again hat, he shouldn't be verbally accosted. You should maybe inquire as to why he's wearing it if you want to hear his point of view, but he should by no means feel that he's not welcome in a restaurant. Okay. This is the problem that we have as Americans, and we can all do better.
Mark, I know you want to respond to that. What do you want to say?
Nah, I was wondering what to do was in the Cheesecake Factory, but I think for me, you know, most you know, that has y'all tripping, man. Yeah, no, focus. The point is that most black people who are dealing with the ritual human
American walks in a Cheesecake Factory with a Make America Great Again.
The Cheesecake Factory with a Make America Great Again hat. What? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But no, there is a divide. It's a major divide. He's causing racial divides. He's causing gender divides. He's causing just he's bringing out the ugly that's within. He's that dark spirit you gotta kind of get rid of. He's that yeah, like I said, he's that bad ex that you kind of like No, you can't get back with. You can pass them by in passing. Hi, hello. How are you? Yes, but no, we're not. We're not going back to that. We are never, ever, ever. Like, no, we're just not. And Trump just never, ever, ever needs to be back in office again. So, and that's some of his constituents. So, yeah. Trump's, when I talk about Trump for some reason, my brain just collapses. My brain just like, and I'm like, this is what we have to deal with on a daily basis. Oh, Lord, you guys, why? I have to come back to, because why? We're going to take some hilarious break, because we're going to talk about this real quick.
And what's a place in California you should never visit?
Don't go to Sacramento.
Sacramento?
Yeah, we done. To play music. Hi. We from Sacramento, boo. Welcome to the land of the DL. We are Atlanta Part 2. What you couldn't get in Atlanta, you're going to get here. I can't really tell you about a lot of hospitality, but we're very friendly. We'll talk sometimes. A lot of us is antisocial, so we be in our own circles. Socialize. I'm sorry, because my people, we seem a little standoffish, but we're not. We're very open out here in Sacramento, okay? 2, we have the best time because the Bay always come down to the Sacramento to be just a party. They come get us and take us to the Bay because we're the life out here. So hello, you come out here and party, boo. Unlike Vegas, you might not get ripped off. Okay. We have a whole section downtown just for the LGBT. Okay. We call that what we call the gayborhood. It's our little gayborhood. It's the little gayborhood, and mixed in it is also the straights. Again, welcome to the land of the DL. You'll find more DL, man, than you will find jobs. You will find more DL men than you will find jobs. Okay. Welcome to Sacramento, where we have a various array of a lot of people. We have Hmong, we have Asian, we have Black, we have Italian, we have Hispanics, we have Fijian, we have Caribbeans. We have everything right here in Sacramento. So don't you ever say the worst place to not go to in California is Sacramento. The last place you want to go to is LA. It's a lie. And it's not the capital. Sip that tea. As much as my city gives me a headache, I'm always right for my city. Y'all don't get up on this internet and be disrespecting my city like that. Y'all are funny. Y'all are funny. So next, we're gonna talk about Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande. Can I please just say, understand I'm speaking on this because my community, hey, not even just the Black. Can I just say this? The Black LGBT, this is not talking to you. We have an understanding that we were not a part of this agreement of the bullshit that is other shit that's going on. We weren't a part of that. We weren't a part of that conversation. We weren't part of that. We weren't a part of that. No, we weren't in that meeting. We weren't on the books when they talked about it. Jamal was not in the room. Okay? Jamal was not in the room. So speaking of Cynthia Erivo and Ariana getting a little backlash because they get on the internet and announce they're in a non-demi-curious, semi-binary relationship. Just say you hoes are both DL, figuring it out and y'all like each other a little bit, and y'all might play itchy goo itchy. I lost track. Itchy yeah, just for a couple of seconds, but y'all cuddle or whatever. Y'all are not. This is just fancy words, non-demi curious, semi-binary. I can't even get that word in my mouth. I don't even use those terms. Let me just. Oh my gosh. Okay, because this is my community. I'm not trying to sound like I'm trying to help my community out, so the straights can have a little bit of understanding of what's going on. And I need you guys to understand that this is the exact reason why the heterosexual community does find a lot of confusion and within the community, because we have girls like this who take the terms and go to the extreme. Notice notice the girls, these girls, not these girls. Take it to the extreme, but Cynthia Erivo, I can't count for Cynthia Erivo. I can't say she not like us. She not like us. That's just I'm just gonna leave that one there. She's just not like us, okay? She's not like us. Listen, if y'all gonna use a fancy word for friends with benefits, if y'all just gonna just say y'all are friends with benefits, or sometimes it's a situation, not even a situationship. Y'all are just literally friends with benefits. Situationships, I hate it. When you're like, oh, well, that's just my person who I go to. We just chill, we talk, and we fuck. And my words, sorry. And we mess around. We do what we do, but we're not together. Then y'all are just friends with benefits. All these other fancy terms, I need y'all to eliminate the bull. Because a lot of them terms are created just so some of y'all can be okay with your bull. Okay? Just like everybody's like, it's like you're pansexual. I'm just like, well, technically you're just bisexual. But if you want to say you don't like trans, you're still technically still bisexual. At the end of it, that's just what it is. But because of just because the fucking weight of the term, I'm sorry for my language, but the weight of the term is what makes you sit there and go, oh, I'm pansexual. That don't sound so bad. Honestly, I feel like that's exactly what y'all doing in the back of y'all head. It's just like, oh, I'm pansexual just because it feels less. This is the same way. It's like when people first come out, they're straight, they're denying it. Then they come out as bisexual, and later down the line, they just call it what it is. At this point, we eliminate all these terms because it's giving me a headache. What the hell they call it? A non-dairy curious semicolon relationship. Non-dairy semicolon relationship. Where'd the picture go? Come back. Hold on. We ain't done yet.
Good news, guys.
Because if y'all was just again, this is just friends with benefits, okay? So don't get it mistaken. I'm sorry. Again, rest of us was not in the conversation. Just understand that Jamal was not in the room. Jamal wasn't in the room, okay? We weren't part of that conversation. I don't know what's going on there. Where these terms came from. I didn't even know you can compound them terms like that. Yo. So let's hear what Michelle Isawaf. I don't want to ruin her last name, but Michelle, we're gonna go.
Cynthia and Ariana have cleared the air. They are in a non-demi-curious, semi-binary relationship. And I think it's safe to say that we have learned too many words. I don't know what that means. Are you guys just female friends? Because do you like sometimes sleep in the same bed and cuddle and bring each other coffee? Because that's just being a female friend. And normally, I think it's very sexist to ask a woman in an interview what her relationship status is. But in this instance, I think it's really fair because it's like, what's going on? Because you seem like the animal that was rescued from the shelter and also the person who rescued the animal. You seem like both of those things at the same time. What is Wicked about? Because I thought it was like a prequel to The Wizard of Oz, and now I think maybe it's a mashup of like Hocus Pocus and Eyes Wide Shut. I don't know.
Why? Because, girl, it's like they picked up the characters and the characters never let go. It's like Cynthia and Ariana are stuck in their characters. It's the way that they sit there. Do y'all realize she had a panic attack over a helicopter flying over? Listen, I'm from California. Okay. Sacramento. Okay. Let's repeat that again. Sacktown. What's up? Would it be? It's your girls Aaliyah J. Y'all remember the helicopter crash? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That was right on Highway 50. Girl, I was only like a couple miles over. I just happened to get off the fucking freeway and we took the other route. Because I felt like it was going to be traffic. Girl, if anything, we haven't panic attacks about the helicopter. We're looking up every 5 seconds. Like, please don't crash. Like, girl. And then we over it after a while. You gotta remember, come to Sacramento because we will feel some type of way and then we over it. But it's a lot of things we do not. Highway 5, we used to think that was the most dangerous highway for us in Sacramento. We used to talk about that one all the time. There was a bridge, and that's the reason why they got rid of it. Allegedly. Over highway, over, what was it, 12th? Right there in 12th off of 99. And right over there, too, people used to get in crashes right by that bridge all the time. I lost a friend right there by that bridge. And then right after, they got rid of it. Now, have we still been having crashes? I even crashed right there by 12. That bridge was cursed. I feel like that bridge was cursed. Listen. Right there on Highway 99, getting off on, like, right there on 12th, right, and MLK. Lord, listen. Mm-mm. 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 I sure wouldn't be driving. When they got rid of that bridge, when I say it felt a little bit more safer to drive, it felt a lot more safer to drive. And it's strange. I have to feel that way. Oh my gosh. And this girl ducking over helicopters. Let's see what the comments have to say. All I ever want to know with you is how is running going with the toddler, and what shoes are you running right now? Fan of your work. OMG, I think I too am a. Oh, next we can't. So much clearer now. I think you nailed it. Hocus Pocus, Eyes Wide Shut. Yeah, she did know that part with the Eyes Wide Shut. That was a clock. Cause why? Oh my gosh. Anyway, Trump's throwing a little He's throwing a B fit. He's having a BF.
Your DOJ IG just reported this year that there was thorough vetting by DHS and by the FBI of these Afghans who were brought into the U.S. So why do you blame the Biden administration for what this man did?
Are you stupid? Are you a stupid person? Because they came on a plane along with thousands of other people that shouldn't be here, and you're just asking questions because you're a stupid person.
Your DOJ IG just reported this year that there was thorough vetting by DHS and by the FBI of these Afghans who were brought into...
Trump, weren't you just talking to turkeys? Weren't you just talking to turkeys? Didn't you just pardon a turkey, allegedly? Oh. You want to talk about them? Didn't you not graduate middle school? I don't even think you got past middle school. Didn't you drop out? And you want to talk about stupid? The fact that you're using stupid tells me how childish you are. It's just like, did you call the reporter stupid? You could have named it anything else in the world. And you're on camera. And stupid? Like, come on. Like, can we, like, grow up just a little bit? Like, just, you're supposed to be president. So you get mad at a relevant question. Let's just hear the question one more time.
The U.S. So why do you blame the Biden administration for what this man did?
Are you stupid?
So you blame the Biden administration for letting that man in? I swear, wasn't Putin like not liking the U.S., right? And he was an enemy, and then you let him in to the White House. You pardoned a lot of people who did a lot of things. And you want to talk about the Biden administration? The Biden administration. It's the Biden administration. It's different. Are you stupid? It's like I get tired of hearing this man talk sometimes, and I can't wait till he's out of office. Like, honestly, I'm a poet up. Watch it out. Because, like, no one asked him to be here. Like deadly. No one asked you to be here. No one wants you here. Why are you here? Let's talk about Portia Williams. She got a new boo. After the little airport incident, she gonna pop up with a new boo. Okay. She did a hard launch on her new bae. Ooh, okay. I didn't even know Portia swing that way. But okay. I see you, Portia. Look cute. Okay, in the club. They outside. They look cute. Again, I'm sorry for the dogs barking in the background. I can't help it. I wish I could. Okay, Porsche. Okay, you got you a new boo. I got a new boo. And the name is Ben. Black and D. Okay. Oh, yes. Yeah. Let's talk about Kim Kardashian with her holes in her brain. There we go.
What are those holes?
Yeah, I don't like that. So what the holes mean is low activity. Compared to this one, the front part of your brain is less active than it should be. With your frontal lobes as they work now, it would be harder to manage stress. And that's not good for you, especially as you're studying and you're getting ready to take the boards.
That just can't be. It just can't. Not accepting.
Would some of that low activity possibly be common sense? Lack of awareness? Lack of nobody's watching y'all anymore right now? It's probably from all that losing weight you did for the Marilyn Monroe. Can I say that? You probably from all that losing weight you did for Marilyn Monroe. This dress, and the ritualistic things you was doing with that dress. And then, or could it be from something? I'm just playing. I can't say that. No, was she giving too much guac? She lost the oxygen. She lost some brain activity. What's going on here? Kim, we been you had holes in your head, girl. You wasn't the brightest thing in your family. Girl, you been had holes in your head. Girl, you was not the brightest thing. You've never been the brightest thing. I'm sorry that you listen. I know you want to be the smartest one in your family, but honestly, you're not. Not even with the law degree. It was still some holes missing in your head. I could tell when you chose Kanye to be with, you had some holes in your head. When you chose Pete Davidson to go be with, that knew some holes was in your head. There was a lot of holes in your drawers, apparently, too. So, allegedly. But we're going to move on from there. What else we got to talk about? We didn't cover majority of everything. The Cynthia Erivo. Let's see. The poll saying Trump dividing the U.S. We talked about that. Baddies USA. So let's cover Baddies USA before we get going, because that's tomorrow. These dogs in these background, bro. Okay, so Lord Child. So let's check out what's going to go on this week. Did it freeze?
Fucking business. That has nothing to do with me.
Fair use, fair use.
Man, it was a shit show in there. That's too fucking much.
Fair use, fair use.
Tasiki is rave. I'm talking about lavishing, going crazy. Bitch, you gonna be a real big star.
When y'all did a sit down with Diamond, Dolly the one who said, when my hand get right, sometime I'ma fight Tinker or some shit, right?
Ciao. Okay, let's break down what's going on again. So, why is Smiley always passing out and having seizures? I don't even know if the first two was real. I'm waiting to see if even this one is going to be real either, because she always lying. So the girl's going to fight when they get to the house. Summer's already going to be fighting. Tasiki and her going to get into it. Ooh. And Tasiki going to bob Summer. So Tasiki and Summer, I can't wait to see. Oh, Scotty. Yeah, why is she always passing out and having seizures? What in the world? What? Child, go lay. It going to the hospital. I feel like she was copping please. And this is supposed to be when Tasiki get into it with her sister. And they go off with each other or whatever. And I can't wait to see what happens. Then that's way too dramatic. Why are they outside? And then Tika is also said she was about to ready to fight. Let's hear what she said again.
Dolly the one who said, when my hand get right, some, I'ma fight.
Dolly. And Dolly gonna cop a plea. And Dodge just gonna say, my hand hurt. My hand get right. When my hand broke. Ooh, my head hurt. My toe hurt. My grass is yellow. She has an excuse for every time there's about a time to fight, especially when it came to Big Ivory. She dodged Big Ivory like with no tomorrow. And then right when she went home and left, my hand feel better. Ooh, it feel like a brand new arm. I can go twerk. I can go be at the club. I'm ready to fight you now. But you wasn't ready to fight when Big Ivy was there. You ain't gonna be ready to fight when Tinka gets at your ass either. And that's on everything. I put that on. I put some money on that. That you ain't gonna see Tinka about it. You're not gonna see Tinka about it. I swear you're not. You ain't gonna see Tinka about it. You ain't about it because Tinka go dog.
Hey, Tinka or some shit, right?
Oh, she's gonna see you swinging. Oh, okay, they gonna be fighting. Oh, she gonna fight on the bus though. But when it comes to the 101 run up, she gonna fight on the bus. Of course, she gonna fight in a crowded place because it's gonna look like you won. Girl, get out my child. What y'all think about the baddies coming up this weekend? We'll be here on Monday to talk about what happened too. So actually, we're gonna give it to Wednesday. Monday, we're gonna talk about something different. I'm gonna give y'all to Wednesday to watch because I know how it is. We don't always watch it on Sunday. So I'm gonna give y'all to Wednesday. Wednesday, we're gonna talk about what happens tomorrow. Okay. Unless I just feel a tea. Because other than that, we talk about it on Monday. Because if it's too good tomorrow, y'all know I'm gonna bring it up. Y'all gonna get the notification. Make sure y'all click that bell below. Okay. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure y'all comment down below and let me know where you're watching from. And make sure you give a big happy smiley face to let me know that you like the stream. Make sure you guys tell your friends, your aunties, your ex. So, girl, we can call up your ex on the show for you. And just call them out, wear them out loose for you. Boom, boom, boom. I'm just playing. But thank you so much for watching today's episode. I know it was a lot to collect in today. I know we were day off. Monday, we will be getting back to our regular schedule. Okay, we'll be getting back to our Monday, Wednesday, Friday. This week was Thanksgiving, so I had to work around it. It was what it was. But we're going back to the regular schedule. We'll see you guys over another episode of The Candid Truth. What is that? Monday will be episode 20. So yeah, the 20th episode. So come in because we're gonna have fun. We're gonna talk about a lot. We're gonna do some different topics. I'm gonna be discussing some different things. We're gonna be having some conversations. I'm hoping to have some guests on. So therefore, the conversation I want to have with you guys, we'll have that. So, yeah, the conversation we'll have with you guys, we'll have that with the group. So, I can't say too much because it's such a, I've been planning and doing stuff for you guys. And it's hilarious. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. And I hope I was able to provide a laugh. So.
What a joker.
I'll see you guys on Monday. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you on another episode. Boom, we out. Boom, boom, we out. I said it, boom, we out. Boom, boom, we out. We going on, out. Bye.